Yo, we back in the boxing section. Let's go. Today, we're gonna definitely cover boxing like we always do. We definitely gotta dabble into some of the more recent events in the world and in life. You know how it go. Tap in.
At the roots, he let the beats build pitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section, cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it cheap, always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
Yo. We back up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl weekend. First show since this Super Bowl weekend. So we got fights, we got the game, we got everything else, the halftime show, the commercials, whatever y'all want to talk about, whatever y'all want to get into, the conspiracies, the messaging, the symbolism, whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Because this was an eventful weekend, for better or worse. Some people see it for better, some see it for worse. But either way, this was an eventful weekend. Damn near an American holiday. Everybody know that. Super Bowl American holiday, dog. You know what I'm saying? Except everyone's in their house. So if there's anything you need to get accomplished, Super Bowl Sunday is the day to do it. You need to go shopping, you need to go to Costco, you need to go do something like that. Just go while the game's on. You'll be able to get through track. Man, you can get cross state in a jiffy. I don't even think the motherfucking HP is ready to pull nobody over on Super Bowl Sunday. So, there goes that. But we back up in this bitch, bro. It's been a minute. I've been trying to get on Kyle's ass, and he's been busy, like always. So sometimes you gotta take matters into your own hands, you know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely waiting for my boy DJ to arrive. He is uh he is our token Eagles fan. He's definitely gonna gloat, he's gonna brag, he's gonna, shoulder shake and shimmy his way up here. Because his boys won, man. His birds motherfucking got it done. And that's gotta be one of the biggest Super Bowl beatdowns I've ever seen in my life. The final score does not reflect how the game was. So, let it go. But what's up with the chat, man? Cabo, let's go. Mizzle for shizzle. Gotham. What y'all, man? Pull up. Why y'all in the shadows, bro? Pull up. I know most of y'all, well, not most of y'all, some of y'all on East Coast time, so I know you ain't at work. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mizzle for shizzle? My nizzle. Combo, the old one too. Hey, shout out to my boy Gotham City Bullies though, man. Let me tell you, man, when I seen this motherfuckers glow up since I've met him, which technically I've never even met the guy, but since we've known each other on this YouTube shit, I've seen this motherfucker soak up game and put some plays in motion. And he's doing some things, man. He's doing some things. Oh shit, you right. That's why. I'm pulling a rookie move right here, player. Boom. Did that work? That don't look like it's a clickable. Hold on. Hold on. Bop, bop. Better get a putt. Nah, this motherfucker got his own little coffee shop and shit, man. He out here playing golf and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing this motherfucker. I'll be tapped in on the IG shit. Uh, yeah, I don't like pets, man. I don't like the extra responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be on when it comes to pets. I got enough things to take care of in my life right now without. But yeah, pull up, pull up, pull up. Call your brother, your sister, your auntie, your grandma. Tell them all to pull up. My guy Bruce, what's good, family? What's good, family? Gary Russell fighting. Which one? Oh, Antoine, right? That's a solid fight. That's a solid fight. That's really like if El Rio could beat Gary Russell, then he's really developing into something special. What's up, my God? Oh,
What up, dog? What's good? What's good?
what's poppin', man? How you been?
I've been chilling, bro. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just watching the world. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay tapped in this past weekend. Fucking Super Bowl and all that going down and everything that came with it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Didn't even watch it. It got to halftime and I knew what time it was.
Oh yeah,
I might
first
have
quarter, end
watched
of first quarter was looking ugly. That shit was crazy.
Yo, bro, my bad, Max. I gotta get
It's
to
good. It's
the
good.
Wi-Fi and shit. But yeah, my motherfucking
Yo, they're making an iced latte, nigga. Motherfucker be on this coffee shit out here. Once Dev takes his L, he better retire. Philly came out and put foot to that. Yeah. Nah, Philly wasn't fucking around. Bro. See, but honestly, even at halftime, I didn't fully lose hope because I was like, it's still Pat Mahomes, dog. Like 3 touchdowns, not that bad. But
no,
then I
bro,
really
no, 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 no. It was clear. It was clear. It was clear. It was clear. Yo, and it's so cold that Andy Reid lost to him. Like, it's so cold
all
that
to the
Andy Reid
Eagles.
lost.
Yeah. But you already
Yeah.
beat him though, so they're 1-1.
Yeah.
They might run it back.
Bro, this one might have to count for two. Yo, Max,
Uh,
if we was on the street,
what happened? If he was on the street, what?
you got Earl Spence. Imagine you was in Earl's corner watching Bud just tee off on that nigga. It's like,
Bruh.
damn.
I'd be like, what are you, a girl or something? No, but hey, shout out to Earl. It's not his fault. That motherfucker was concussed from the second round on. So if you think about it that way, he fought pretty good for being concussed all the time. But I knew what was gonna happen in that fight. You knew the hate I was getting, the death threats I was getting just for being a Bud fan. Combo said I was so happy to not see that white girl on the stage. What white girl? Are you talking about Taylor Swift? Hey, Shields, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. We got a lot of things to get to since the last time we've been on this motherfucker, bro. There's so much shit. I mean, Clarissa Shields, the GOAT, the greatest woman athlete of all the motherfucking times. You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll say woman fighter. I mean, there's a lot of good athletes. Serena's probably up there, but Clarissa Shields is hands down the greatest woman boxer to ever have lived. Ever. Like Layla who? You know what I'm saying? That's Layla's the godmother of the shit to make it somewhat popular for women in the box. But Clarissa Shields is the greatest that ever did it. For her to go up to heavyweight, get undisputed at heavyweight, and she dropped the bitch when everyone said she ain't had no power. Like that was crazy. Yeah. That girl was 40. Oh shit, that was a big bitch though. I'm only calling you bitches because I don't know you personally. You know what I'm saying? But 40 with 6 fights. Nah, Clarissa did her thing, man. I'm always tapped in with Clarissa's when she fights, man. It's one of the only female fighters I actually look forward to watching. Along with Zhang Wei Li, who also fought this past week in UFC. She beat the shit out of what was it, Suarez, I think it was. Then you had the main event.
How you feel about Bud and Canelo? Is that a thing for him?
It's a thing for real, bro. And I'm trying to save up money to go, dog. It might be the next big meetup with everybody. At least we're gonna try to make it that. We all got a good amount of months to save up. But yeah, man. You know me, man. I'm a Bud fan. I'm definitely rooting for Bud. But this is definitely his hardest fight, and it's a lose lose situation for Canelo. Even though I think Canelo's a duck and he's this, that, and the other thing, but you know, Canelo gets nothing out of this. He beats Bud. Is someone three-way class below? He loses. He lost. You know what I mean? It's just like he don't got to win other than the check.
Yo,
Bud's really going for legacy.
If Bud beats Nello,
I'm just trying to think about how, right? Because my thing is, he's not a slick defensive fighter like Mayweather was. He's gonna get hit. Now, when he gets hit, how will he respond? Is one. Two is like we know he's not gonna stop him, right? Like I love Bud, he got some stopping power, but Canelo got some of the greatest, one of the greatest chins ever in boxing. So I don't see Bud knocking him out, which means he has to win 12. And when you fight Canelo, you down 3 in the first round. You down 3 rounds to start the fight. So you're gonna have a flawless performance that is dominant by everybody's eyes. Combo said bigger disappointment, Dev, Big Meech, or Charlos.
damn,
Uh,
Big Meech,
right, Big Meech, dog. I
Big
mean,
Meech,
if it's true, Big Meech,
Big Meech, and then it's Drake,
Drake. Oh yeah, Drake
Big Meech, and then Drake. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
was good. I mean, I know Drake's feelings were hurt. I know that nigga didn't watch the game. I know he didn't watch the game. He did. He turned it off at halftime for damn sure. That shit was crazy. Like the performance seems to have a lot of mixed emotions. Uh, you had people saying it was great. You had people saying it sucked. Me personally, I feel like the music performance part of it was a little mid. I think the lineup was a little but I understand why because all those other songs don't belong to him like these do. And but I think the messaging and the symbolism and the little hidden things he has in there was cool.
yo. So I think you don't really see rappers headline um, Super Bowls. I feel like, and if you do, it's Travis Scottish, right? It's a pop stars make the Super Bowl. So Kendrick's like the first rapper to do it, and I thought it was,
Eminem,
I thought it,
Eminem just headlined. He brought everyone up there, or Snoop. But I mean, I think also like rap has just recently become the number one genre of music in the world. So they kind of got to now. They can't deny it. Rap is pop. Cabo said that show was mac and cheese without the salt. Damn. They had cheese. Steph said, I like the halftime show. It was cool. It'll do. You know what I'm saying? Songwriting is absolute shit these days. Some of it is. I mean, Kendrick has some shit on his last album, man. I mean, it's crazy for me because this is the biggest Kendrick fan I've ever been currently in this era. I've always kind of been on the contrary when he on his come up. I felt like we gave him the title way too soon on the West. Like we were desperate for a star. Everyone was just riding Kendrick's dick. He was doing a lot of hippity hoppity rippity rappity without doing much or saying much at times. But I think he at times is a little too deep now, a little too intricate. So I think he definitely made strides. But this is his era, man. This is his prime. This is where he'll be remembered. Pap is trying to ride Shield's wave. I hope he never performs. Hey, that was crazy, bro. When I see Papoose walk Clarissa Shields to the fucking stage, bro, I mean to the ring, I was like, what? Like, I mean, I know what they were doing. They're trying to get on Remy's nerves and shit, but like, it was definitely a chess move. But you know, ain't that crazy when one couple could just beat up the whole other couple? Like Remy Ma's known as like, a pretty down bitch and whatnot, but like she's not beating Clarissa Shields' ass. Like if there's one girl that could beat your ass, it's Clarissa Shields. So Remy's not beating Clarissa Shields up, and Easy already got beat up by Papoose. So it's like, damn, bro, like both of them motherfuckers will beat up the counterparts. Kind of crazy. Steph said was generalizing, frankly, because genres are messed together. I believe he meant mixed together, but yes, genres are mixed together, but hip hop and rap is the number one genre in the world now, and it wasn't always that way. It has grown to be that way in almost every country around the whole earth right now. So at this point, we got to do what sells. But I like that it wasn't. I like that it wasn't. Honestly, look, I was gonna be honest. I like that it wasn't super pro black. I like that it wasn't no ratchet bitches shit. I like that it wasn't no super hardcore gangster shit. Like it was cool. It felt fun. It felt like a rapper being up there, without, you know, killing the culture, leading people in the wrong direction type shit. Like I feel like it was something kids could watch for the first time in a long time. So combo. Beyonce winning the award for best country album makes me sick. I don't know who has more pull, her or LeBron. Lizzo, wait, what? What part? That ain't like it was pro black, or I didn't like it was ratchet, or what? I like that. His message was America. You know what I'm saying? And Trump was there, so that helped out. Shout out to the guy. Oh, you mean the world has been influenced by FBA's world word? Ah, see, that's a little iffy because FBA's weren't the ones that invented hip hop, dog. So it wasn't them, dog. It was children of immigrants actually. Cool Herc and Grandmaster Flash are both children of West Indies immigrants, so they're not foundational Black Americans. But it's cool. I know everybody want to, ride the wave. You know what I'm saying? Me being on the West Coast, I'm a little proud of Kendrick, acting like I had something to do with it, knowing that I didn't. So, you know, it's good. I get it. You know, I know the scars are deep. So, what the fuck was that light pole stuff in the super? Hey man, hold on, bro. That light, see, that's the part combo that you ain't knowing about, big dog. So the light pole spot in particular in the performance was Bay Area shit. It was actually a Bay Area turfing crew that was there. So that was more like niggas on the block turning up doing their thing, and that's really how it be out here. Motherfuckers really be posted up. How's it cat? How's it cat, Steph? Come on up, dog. You know Cool Herc is the grandfather of hip hop. You know that, right? Like he's the godfather of hip hop, if you want to go there. You know what I'm saying? So he's the one that started doing the break beats. He's the one that started doing the parties, and he's the one got motherfuckers rapping on the shit. Come on, man. Critical race theory, man. Got to keep the money over here, B. Yeah, fuck critical race theory. We all just need to love each other as Americans, dog. First and foremost. But will we ever? How's your coffee shop going over there, big dog? I see you making moves.
Always making moves, dog. It's a marathon over here. It's a marathon over here.
You open up a second location or something, or what? Second, third, fourth, fifth location? But yes, salute Americans. Always, my brother. You know what it is. America, baby. Red, white, and blue. Its colors don't run. But, it's just like Tupac said, live die LA, Might fight amongst each other, but I promise you this, burn this bitch down, get his piss. Hey, real shit. Hip hop came from a Drake like person, right? What you mean by that? A Canadian? A Jew? No.
Oh wait, is that the comment section? Hold on. Oh, that's my guy. I ain't seen him in a minute. Hip hop came from a Drake. What, bro?
I thought they got charged with the same PDF.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
I'm always down for a La Russell concert, bro. Like, always, man. I've seen La Russell like 3 times already. Each time was no more than $25. And it was an amazing show, man. If you ever have a chance to see La Russell anywhere near you, y'all just, it's worth it. Just tap in. And he does like daytime shows. He doesn't believe in doing concerts at night unless he's like part of a bigger lineup type thing. He likes to do his shows around 2 o'clock, get out of there around 4 o'clock. It's usually his go to. So I fuck with Russell, man. I'm always down with that. But like
Bro,
realistic,
niggas is being too hard on him. He just lost. Brady
oh,
ain't undefeated. Mahomes.
oh, no, he's definitely not undefeated. But you know what is crazy to think about Mahomes' career so far? His worst year was an AFC Championship loss. Like
Now it's a
he's
Super
never been.
Bowl loss.
No, but I mean, even the Super Bowl loss, the Super Bowl still further than AFC Championship. I'm saying his worst year, like not only has he always made the playoffs, he's always at least made the AFC Championship every single year he's been in the league. That's crazy. Not
I ain't gonna
many.
lie.
Not. Oh shit! I lost you.
Like maybe the Super Bowl is rigged. They had to get that boy to play in front of Brady.
My only thing about that game is the way things happened. It didn't seem really up to the refs or any outside source. This was the first Super Bowl in a long time where there wasn't. It was just players making plays. There wasn't a lot of controversial calls or missed calls. It was like I don't know. It just kind of seemed to play out the way it played out. Lamar should have one Player of the Year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean Lamar's a great regular season quarterback.
Oh man, you putting the ceiling on him.
I'm
He's
just saying, he has yet to prove he
he's
can do anything in the playoffs.
what? He's been to AFC. He's
He
been
be
to.
choking. Him and Josh Allen be choking, bro, like all the fucking time. And even when they played each other, it was just like which one of them was gonna choke. Not neither one. One of them's gonna choke. Like I was hoping that both of them would have great games, and just one of them team had a better team game than one. Where like neither one of them made that many mistakes. They both did what they should have done. It was just this and that. But like Lamar fucking choked. Lamar fumbled and threw picks. Now, what's his name? Mark Andrews at the end definitely could have won, but before it got to that point, it should never got to that point. And I think that sometimes, like in this most recent case, like Lamar Jackson's choking got bailed out because someone choked worse. And so you kind of forget the first half of football where he made a lot of crucial mistakes. And then with Josh Allen, yes, the Chiefs barely beat him. But let's not forget, Josh Allen had the ball in his hands with enough time to get down there in field goal range and couldn't do it.
And he had to overcome the refs. Not only he had to beat the refs, and you can say whatever you want to about Lamar Andrews. All you had to do is catch that ball.
Yeah.
All you
See,
had
but
to do
even
is
that,
catch the
some of that
ball.
come down to coaching too, because in that first half, if they would have just went for the extra point instead of 2 point conversion, they wouldn't have had to go for a later 2 point
Oh,
conversion.
bro, it's definitely about coaching. Like we just watched Andy Reid get beat down.
Bro, for the Eagles to have that pressure without blitzing one fucking time, that was crazy, bro. But once it got to the point where they knew for a fact that they had to throw, like, it was a wrap. I don't know. That shit was crazy. I didn't see it playing out like that. I actually chose the Chiefs in a close one. I thought it was kind of going to be a little bit of a shootout, and it was going to be like within 3 points with a Chiefs win. That was my prediction, and I was fucking way off. Like, and you know what? There's very few people that could have saw that game going that way. Even if you chose the Eagles, no one chose the Eagles in a blowout. You know, there's gonna be a lot of Monday night quarterbacks that say, "Oh yeah, I knew." Motherfucker, all y'all had a chance to put that shit up somewhere and have proof that you said that before the game. Everybody always wants to say it after the game's over.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I grew up in Jersey, but I'm not a Philly fan. But all my homies are. So I know Philly well, and nigga, I knew it was gonna go just like this.
You thought it was gonna be a blowout? They're just gonna run through them?
Yo, bro, I didn't predict them not 4 men rushing, but bro, to beat Philly, you got to beat them, bro. You got to take some licks. You got to give some licks. Everything about Philly sports teams, you know what I'm saying? You got to beat them, bro. Allen Iverson, this they built different, so yeah. Them
I
boys
mean,
wasn't surprised when they got on the field, bro. I promise you. And if DJ get on here, he gonna he no one's surprised, bro. No one, no one. This team would have beat any quarterback. Put any quarterback in there. No one was beating them. Lamar,
man,
Lamar, he wasn't gonna beat him.
oh
He
no,
was
no, there's
not
too
gonna
much
beat him.
pressure. No, you talk about that's in the league right now. I thought you meant all time. But yeah, in this that if that front four plays the way they played against anyone else, yeah, it's gonna be a rough day. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna need someone that can get the ball out of their hands fast. But you're really gonna need a team with a running game. That's the thing too. The Chiefs have no run game. So, you know, the only way to really beat a strong pass rush is a run game.
Yeah, but they refused to run it.
They refuse to run it, dog. Like not even on first. Like, bruh. Like that shit was crazy. And then at a certain point in the game, they couldn't run it. It made no fucking sense. They had to throw it. So it's like you went from choosing to always throw it to being forced to always having to throw it. And so your run game was not a part of that. And I love that Saquon. Now Saquon didn't have the biggest game, but obviously, you know, their game plan was to make sure he didn't. But I would say like I think that Saquon and Derrick Henry, the two of those motherfuckers have shown the value of running backs again. Like once motherfuckers start doing the two back system shit, it kind of killed the running back and but now it shows like hey, there's still some special talent out there that can be your guy season in season out, snap after snap. But that was the other thing too in the Eagles game. They didn't use Derrick Henry enough. I mean, in the Ravens Bills game. So I wanted to see the Ravens. I was pulling for the Ravens
I
when it was
wanted
that
to
early
see
in the
it
playoffs.
too. I wanted to see it too. I wanted to see Lamar get it done, man. I wanted to see him get it done. They had a slow beginning of the season, but you already brought it up. Coaching, it might be a coaching thing, man. Harbaugh might need to step away. Might need to step away,
Yeah,
my boy.
yeah. Harbaugh be having some questionable plays and coach game plans sometimes too, man. I mean, I like the same thing with like this Super Bowl, right? Going into it, I was like, I want to see Saquon get a ring after the way the Giants did him. But I'm the type that was felt I couldn't bet against Pat Mahomes. I just seen him do too much shit lately. I mean, in his career, I think it was gonna be like that. But when it came from the Ravens, when it was like Ravens Bills and shit, I was going for the Ravens because I wanted to see Derrick Henry get a ring for being spending all that time with fucking Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
bro,
being a dog, yeah.
yeah, just wasting his career over there and fucking. I want to see him get with
Yo,
Lamar and do
listen,
it.
Philly folded Hopkins. I forgot Hopkins was a receiver for Kansas City.
Yeah, he's
That
trash.
boy dropped a fucking what? Bro, they was out there
He's
scared. Philly
like
was not playing. And they
DeAndre
knew it.
Hopkins has been trashed ever since he got caught for PEDs. As soon as he came back for that suspension, he has literally been nothing close to the same receiver he used to be. which just puts a whole asterisk on his shit. Because now it's like, well, that's obviously why you were nice. If he would have came back and still been kind of nice, maybe not as fast as he used to be or whatever, and we could be like, oh, it's because you don't have PEDs. But if he could have been like skillful still and somewhat nice, it would have helped him in that situation. But he ain't been shit since. So yeah, I don't know, bro. That shit was and they were just double teaming Kelsey the whole time, bro. He wasn't gonna get the ball. They knew that was one dude that wasn't gonna beat him. So it took away the number one weapon, and then the fucking D line got ate the fuck up.
Max, yo, Max, none of them
Yeah.
fought. Like, fucking, what's this nigga name? Who fucking with Taylor Swift?
Uh, Kelsey.
Yo, bro, he didn't smack Mahomes in the helmet. He didn't scream at him. He ain't curse at him. He ain't tell him to throw him the ball. Like, none of them fought. No one, like, you know what I'm saying? They was all getting bitched. He got bitched in front of his girl. Like, come on, fam. You're not gonna tell. You're not gonna do something.
Yeah.
You
I
feel
mean,
me? Like,
I think a lot of those situations he knew he was just fully covered. Nigga, like the motherfuckers had a blanket on Kelsey. There was like,
right.
there's only one person on this team we needed to be careful for. And that was it. They were missing Tyreek Hill. Like if they would have had Tyreek Hill still, at least they could have done some quick screens, some quick outs, and just got the ball in his hands to get some speed
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, we might see
and come
them
back.
do the yeah, we might see them run this again if they can get Hill.
Yeah, Hill's already saying he don't want to be there with Andy and shit. I mean, with the be out there in Miami. So you know, but and most likely, if he's able to come back, they're only gonna give him a small contract. So
And he
that
probably
would be
gonna
the best
accept the
time.
small one.
He'll take it to get a championship. I think he knows that his athleticism is only gonna last so long because that's what makes him him. You know, he's fast as fuck. Like he's not the best route runner. He's not the he don't got the best hands. He's just fast as fuck to create separation. So eventually that shit's gonna wane down, and then what? We've seen it with some of the. It usually happens with the really athletic athletes, the ones that are just freaks of nature. They rely on the athleticism so much that once it starts going down, they don't know what to do no more. They didn't practice fundamentals. They didn't need to know the ones and twos because they were able to just blow by you or jump over you or whatever. So it will be interesting. But if they get Tyreek Hill back, man, that's honestly they need to get. I think they realize they need to get an O line. Actually, I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like the Chiefs are kind of in a. It's crazy to say, but are kind of in a rebuilding process where they need some pieces because a lot of the pieces are old now. So what are you gonna do? You gonna hold on to them
Go
until they
go
go, or
get
you gonna try to get
Tyreek
something out of
Hill.
them?
Go get Tyreek Hill and run it back. Go
Yeah,
get Tyreek Hill, run it back.
and they need a better. Hopkins can't be their number one receiver, bro. Like Worthy and Brown. I mean, Worthy didn't do shit. He's supposed to be fast as fuck. I mean, he did a little something toward the end, whatnot, but it didn't matter. Anything in the fourth quarter was just garbage points, bro. The motherfuckers was taking it easy, bro. Like,
I think Hollywood grabbed one for him.
yeah, I think Hollywood got one. See, but neither one of those dudes are fast, like foot speed, straight line speed, 40-yard dash speed. But they're not fast and shifty and quick. You can't give them a screen and they just take it. That's not their game. They're just trying to catch you on a deep ball and then hopefully catch it over the top. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Go get Tyreek. Good. Yo, what's the Devin Max, what's the Devin news? The Devin Haney news. Somebody was trolling in the comments. What is
uh,
it?
Combo just don't like Devin Haney. So he any opportunity he has to take a shot, he's gonna take one. I think he's more so talking about how Haney is now Ryan Garcia's undercard. Um,
What?
you know, yeah. So Turkey Al Sheik put Ryan versus Rolly. together, and Devin is on the undercard with Devin versus Ramirez, Jose Ramirez.
What?
Yeah. So it's kind of a fall from grace. Hmm?
Yeah.
It's just fucked up a little bit, dog. If you're using headphones, go to the settings, go to audio, and then go to Bluetooth headset, not headset earpiece. Go to Bluetooth. It should be a little bit better. We lost him, but he'll probably hop back on. So with the gang out here though, man. Who wants to step up? What y'all want to talk about? We talk about whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nothing off limits over here, dog. What's up, Juice? I got juice. By the way. Yes, sir. Man, we on here just talking that shit. We just touching all the topics, you know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl, the halftime show, Clarissa Shields, you know what I'm saying? Like we got some now. I'll say this, man, that motherfucking, to dabble into, there we go. Oh, this shit hurting right now, dog. The feds got you tapped. Shit. But I would say that the main event for UFC was pretty lackluster. Pretty lackluster, man. A rematch of Duplessis and Strickland. Strickland didn't do much. I like Sean Strickland as a person, as far as like he's never afraid to say what is on his mind. He's totally uncensored, un-PC, like the way he lives his life. I'll fuck with him. But as a fighter, he's mid, bro. And there's no way he deserved that title shot over Hamza. And the effort he put forward didn't look like championship, like a champion's effort. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I put that at. I more or less understand. If you have a championship belt, what do they call that shit when you fight someone else? Defending your belt. So I'm a little more, give a little more leeway toward champions that fight like they're just not trying to lose, you know what I'm saying? Versus trying to actually beat the other person. They're more so like, I don't want this person to beat me and take my belt, versus like the other person is trying to take something from somebody. So you're going to have to be a little more aggressive. You probably can't afford trying to be slick and try to like point it out. Like, because most of the time you're going to give the advantage to the champ if anything's close. Um, and in this fight, I feel like Strickland being the challenger had no fucking like ferociousness to him. You know what I'm saying? He was walking him down for sure, popping out jabs here and there, but like nothing else. Nothing else. No combinations, no big shots, no kicks, no nothing. And Duplessis was, as a champ, like it felt like he was at least trying to make a big something happen. He was trying to crack Strickland. He's trying to end the fight. You know what I mean? He was trying to cause damage. He was trying to beat dude up. So it was like, to me, I was kind of like, damn, like that was a waste of a promotion. Strickland didn't do much at all. And the undercard under that, Zhang Wei Li. I mean, she did what she did what she do, and she's one of my favorite female fighters. Like everyone on here knows how I feel about women's sports, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to hash it out unless you'd like to, but I think, like I said, I think women athletes are third to fourth class athletes, um, and it is what it is. But there's a couple women fighters out there that I just can't miss. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa Shields in boxing is number one for sure. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, when they fight each other, I gotta watch it. Any other fight, I'll check it out. I'm not, it's not must see, but I'll check it out if it's on the card. Um, and then in UFC, there was always Joanna, uh, Valentina, and Zhang Wei Li. Amanda Nunez for a little while too. I'm not gonna lie, she was knocked the shit the fuck out. Um, but she's like a dyke and shit, so yeah, I'm not too high on that. But like, she was doing what she do. Can't take that away from her. Is the fall off of top UFC fighters because the best fight the best, unlike boxing? Um, that's a good question. That's a good question. The fall off of top UFC fighters. It depends on how you look at it, right? You could look at it as fall off of top fighters in UFC, meaning like obviously like dominant champions like a Saint Pierre or Anderson or John Jones or someone that's just beating everybody up in their weight class. Right now, yeah, we don't have much of that. Um, Islam's kind of doing it, but his weight class is kind of dying out because the names we know and love are kind of starting to retire. So it's a new generation. Or you could look at it as there's so many people that could be a champion, right? And so they're all just beating each other, like one person will be one person, but someone else will beat that person loses that person. It's just like a roundabout of fighters where, hey, anyone in the top five could beat either of the top fives any day of the week. So I do like that about UFC is like there's one belt, bro. If you want to be champ, you got to go through that ranking. Where with boxing, there's four belts. You can dance around from this ranking to that ranking. You can just keep bouncing back and forth between rankings until you see a champ that looks kind of weak enough that you can fucking go get a belt real quick. And you can do that without fighting the top guys in your weight division. UFC don't allow that. UFC says if you want to be champ, you will fight the top guys in your division. That's the only way that you will ever have a chance of being champ, minus a couple exceptions, right? They've had a few exceptions. Usually, champs coming over from other promotions get fast tracked. Usually, like someone that's gone viral or has somewhat of a big name to him gets fast tracked. Brock Lesnar. What I'm saying Umar. Umar was actually a champ previous program. Whatever. Like if Jake Paul came to UFC, if they let him, like he'd be on a pay per view for sure. But UFC does make you fight. Top 5, top 10 fighters. There's no getting around it because there's only one ranking per weight class. So you can't be like, ooh, these rankings are kind of tough. Let me go over here where I was only like one dude that's pretty good, Like it is what it is. Because like that's kind of why I like what Turkey's doing is he's more or less creating like give it about a year or two, and I think he's going to create more meaningful belts than the four that are established. I'm going to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because he did buy the Ring Magazine promotion. The Ring Magazine belt, the Ring belt has always been the lineal champ anyway, right? So if he owns the organization, which, hey, double check me on this. He might have just bought the publication. I don't know if he has rights to all of the ring shit, which would include the belt and the rankings and all that. But if he does, and he creates his own belt, a Riyadh season belt that is somewhat attached to the Ring Magazine lineal belt, his belt will become the most coveted belt. Yes, the history will be with the other belts, the WBC and WBO and whatever, all that shit, right? But it's going to start looking like, well, whoever has this belt is the real champ because he's forcing the big fighters to fight other big fighters. He's making the big fights. Yes, there are plenty of fights out there he has not made and he might not be able to make. But I would say in the 1 or 2 years that he's been in this sport, he has given us big fights. He gave us 2 undisputed heavyweight fights. He's about to give us 2 undisputed light heavyweight fights. Just that by itself. So that's 4 undisputed fights, mind you, 4 in the 2 years he's been in the game. How many other undisputed fights have we had in the past 15? We had Spence and Bud. We had Monsters, a couple, because he has 2 undisputed. And that's about maybe 4. My guy, Piro.
What up?
The real Piro.
That's the real
troll. Yo, man. I'm just sitting here talking. I'm currently within the Turk Al Sheik. Maybe you have a little more information than I do because I know you're really in this boxing shit. But
I got the same as everybody else. I didn't hear what information you got. What information you got?
No, I was wondering, does he own just the publication of the Ring magazine, or does he own the Ring belt and the Ring rankings and shit now too?
Well, yeah, he owns all that because like the belt, the rankings, the magazine. It's all in one entity.
Oh, okay. So he owns the Ring. Okay.
Yeah, he owns the
Okay.
Ring magazine, but him personally, like his own holding company, like the government didn't buy it.
The government of Saudi Arabia didn't buy it. He bought it.
He bought it. Like one of his
with his money.
I'm pretty sure it's money coming from there, but like it's
Of course,
from like
yeah.
the General Entertainment Authority, whatever the money that he's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying, I think, give him a year or two. I would say definitely within the next 5, but within a year or two, his whatever belt, his Riyadh season belt, once he comes up with that, which he probably looks like he will be doing, I think will be the most coveted belt and be the most well-respected champion in each weight division.
Depends.
Because if he ties it into the lineal championship of the Ring magazine belt, then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it would just, but obviously, because look, all these belts got made by the fighters that carried them, right? I mean, that's more or less the history of the belts. So if it happens to be that said fighter, say in this case, say if he wanted to start off by just giving Usyk and the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev 2 his own Riyadh belt, well, those are already undisputed. So that's without a doubt the best heavyweight and the best light heavyweight in the game. So now it's like if you beat one of those guys, if someone beats Usyk, not only would it be undisputed, they'd be Riyadh and Ring champ. So then it's like if they happen to drop all the undisputed championships because they don't want to pay those fees, and they just keep their Riyadh and their Ring, they still are who they still are. I mean, they're the best in the division.
No, I get what you're saying, and unfortunately, like for like it to be like an actual like counted belt by like the general public, even the fighters, like it hasn't been that in years. But the legitimate belt that people recognize, like most fans and most fighters, like the most like respected belt, at least the ones that the fighters like has a lot of prestige, like right now, even though they do a lot of fuck shit, is the WBC. And the WBC, in my opinion, they're real in tight with the Saudi Arabia and the Rahadi, because their family's from there, the Suleimans.
Oh, really? They're from the Middle East?
Yeah. They're from there.
I thought they were like from South America or some shit.
Like the dad, Jose, and then like Mauricio, like they were born in Mexico, but like the grandfather, like he immigrated to Mexico.
Oh shit, that's dropping game, man. Piro with some knowledge.
So and then how Mexicans are, like they that the patriotism is like strong. So like, I'm pretty sure, like I've already seen like Mauricio, talk about like his family from the region and la. So they got that anchorage there. So that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, it's like you say, the fighters, and it will take some time,
Yeah, I mean, but if he keeps moving at the pace he's moving, I feel like it's not going to take much time at all, because he said like I've heard some other, people on the internet have the arguments that, he hasn't, like, he's not the end all be all. He hasn't done this and that. He hasn't made this fight and that fight. But the point I was making right before he came in was he's been in the game really making moves for about maybe 2 years. I mean, he's probably been in the game for longer than that. But as far as like this Riyadh season and getting his hands on certain fighters and dealing with different promotions, it's been more or less 2 years, maybe 3 at most. And he's already made 4 undisputed championship fights, which are both rematches, but we haven't seen a rematch of any other undisputed championship fights.
Yeah, but the only thing is that like it's like he barely getting started, and he's only made a very few. And like in my humble opinion, like the undisputed ain't what they say it is. At least not what a lot of people say it is. It's just it ain't. But it all depends, bro, because like they've made a lot. I don't know, man. They just kind of, they're moving the same as the other dudes, So like I don't know. I mean, like, time will tell. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, like I don't think you're crazy to think like maybe one day they could do it, but like time will tell, in my opinion.
I just see, like, I mean, he's definitely, I mean, at the end of the day, he's a promotional company of his own, more or less, right? He's definitely doing this. You know,
Oh, he's a
obviously, I
financier.
think,
He's a financier. He's a money backer.
yeah, absolutely. Well, of course, I mean, this shit's a hobby for him. You know, he's so rich that this is just. That's why I think I like him. I think that's why I like seeing what he's doing because I feel like he's genuinely a fan of boxing, and he just happens to have the money to get some shit together. He can't get all the fights together. Obviously, if he wants anything to do with Tank ain't fucking with him. That's not really his fault. He can't get a Tank fight. Maybe it is because of the way he carries himself. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But I feel like anything that he's had access to, that he's genuinely tried to give a good push to making things happen for the fan, like from a fan aspect. And then also taking care of the fighters with the money, because that's the number one thing fighters are always complaining about is money. But then also it's like those fighters are under promotional companies. So now he's working with multiple promotional companies. Like, I'll give you guys money too. Like, I got enough money to give the promotional company and the fighter extra money than more than never had to make this big fight happen. And then he don't charge much to watch the shit either for the fans. So I'm like, this dude's great. I don't know what he's really. I mean, maybe he has more sinister, plans or some shit. I don't know. But for
I mean,
me,
I think the government definitely has that, but how that is going to affect boxing is too early to tell.
yeah, I mean, it's very clear the Saudis have tried to more or less take over as many sports as they can.
Yeah. No, I mean they've been doing that for years, bro. I mean,
They have that
in my humble
golf
opinion, they started
deal.
with
And,
soccer first,
yep. When they went
long
after
time ago,
Messi
a
and
long time
Ronaldo.
ago, long time
Oh,
ago.
further than that?
Yeah. This like I remember the first one I believe was like in the early 2000s. They had this cup. Like I don't know if you ever heard of the Confederations Cup.
No, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. Well, it's like the pre-tournament to the World Cup. So they have it like the year before the World Cup, and it's like the champion of every region. I think they have like 7 regions, and they have like a little tournament. But that actually tournament started as like the King Fahid Cup
Okay.
back in the
Damn.
day. Back in the day, that was like their first foray into it. And but then like now it's like it was just soccer, and then they kind of went away. Like FIFA absorbed it, but then like lately they got the Formula One, and they got their golf, they got the boxing, you know
Yeah.
but the only thing they
And
don't
they're
got is
getting
like
in touch with
majors
UFC.
in the United States.
Yeah.
But
I mean, obviously basketball, baseball, football still ours, but
yeah. That's still like here, and that's because
but
like
like, but they're gonna
they
get
don't need
everything
them.
else
They
though.
don't need them.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
gonna go pick up. I mean, I'm pretty sure probably already got cricket. I don't know much about cricket, but I'm
I don't
pretty
know
sure they
much
got
about
that.
cricket either, and like, 'cause I've read a little bit about like of the other sports, but I haven't heard about cricket. But I'm pretty sure
But
maybe I don't know.
I think it'd be easy for them to absolve all the other smaller ones, tennis, volleyball, like all
I
these
think they already
other.
got tennis. I think they already got tennis.
Oh, they do. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
like,
think.
I wouldn't be surprised, but like so far it seems to be for the better. Um,
I
one
mean,
thing I
I
haven't.
haven't seen anything for the better yet. That's just the way I see it. But like I
You
said,
don't
like
think any of these cards he's put together are for the better? Like
I mean,
anything he's done?
in general, I'm gonna say I won't say no, but I haven't seen anything different than any other promoters has ever done. Is what I'm saying.
I mean, he's paying them more, way more.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing though. Like, there's some
That's one
people,
thing.
and I agree. Some people believe paying these fighters too much is what causing some of these fights not to get made. So, like, literally, like, it's not helping the situation the way I look at it. But at the end of the day, it's only been a few fights, and it's really been fights that nobody's really been asking for.
I mean, I think aside from the Undisputeds, I'll say definitely like Joshua Nagano. Nobody cared about that, right?
Yeah,
No
no,
one's asking for that.
that's
Um,
glorified exhibition that was.
yeah. But I
Tyson and
also
Ngannou, same thing.
which one?
Tyson and no, excuse me.
Oh yeah, Tyson Nagano.
Tyson Fury,
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. So, but he did make the undisputed at the light heavyweight. But at the end of the day, that wasn't like they could literally Top Rank offered Bivol that fight before Turkey even got involved in that fight. But Bivol wanted more money. That's where Turkey Al-Ashik came in.
and it always does. And that's why I like him because he takes away that excuse. That's why I think he takes that excuse away from fighters.
No, and I get that, but at the end of the day, like literally, like it's like especially in that particular situation, like Beterbiev was game, like let's go, like, and then they offered him, you know, what they thought they offered. I don't know how much they offered him. I forget what the article said, but at the end of the day, like I don't know if it was greed or whatever. Like that guy don't like ain't nobody know Bivol. Like everybody started knowing Bivol now because he fought Canelo.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
Like people didn't even care if it like win, lose or draw. It's just like Canelo, like literally like but that's whatever. That's business though. Like he used that win or that fight to leverage something with a dude that came in with some money. But at the end of the day, it's like a fight that could have been made with if Turkey never existed, it could have been made. It's just Bivol had to play ball. But at the end of the day, hey man, Turkey Al-Ashik came and I ain't mad at him, like, you know, like, but like, you know, like it's just like in general, people weren't like hungering for that fight, but like for a hardcore like myself and for the rest of the people that follow boxing, yeah, it's nice that a fight got made, even though, like, you know, it doesn't address the root problem, but you know, if we got the fight.
Well, I mean, light heavyweight's not a popular division anyway, you know. So
Well, it ain't popular now.
I mean, it hasn't been since what, Vander?
No, I would say it was popping right before I would say it hasn't been popular for a cool minute. I agree. Like I would say like before let's say like like when Andre came in, he kind of like made it boring. Like even though Andre is a really good fighter.
Oh yeah. I would say when the Kovalev Stevenson era.
Yeah. Like right before Dre came in the fold. Yeah. And then, but then, you know, Dre had his own fans, so it was popping a little bit. But then, you know, like then it's like, you know, and then we see it from an American lens too. Like a lot of the times, like we think that a division is not popular because we don't see any American fighters, or like in my case, any Mexican or any Mexicans and Americans. But at the end of the day, the higher weights, Mexicans ain't there usual. So like literally, like if it's not an American there, or like it's not a fighter that gets like, because that's the thing. It's like the root cause is one, these fighters getting paid too much, and so they get like chill. They don't have to like grind to make their money. And then two, it's also the promoters ain't promoting.
Oh, absolutely.
Before, I would even if it wasn't American, I like if it was a good promoter, I would like usually the fan. You have to be a hardcore would at least find out about them eventually, and that's usually how they start. You know,
well,
getting
and I talked about that. You know, I talked about that other conversations where it's like, yeah, the promoters nowadays don't even promote, and they expect you to promote your fucking self.
Yeah,
and they're still going to take majority of the money.
No, I feel I made that argument like tons of times, and that's the thing. Like it's like Terrence Crawford, for instance. Like, oh yeah, it's because he's so dry and he's not like that. He's got to promote himself more if he wants to make all this money. It's like, but that to me that don't make no sense, because there's been tons of it's like the prototypical Mexican fighter. They ain't shit talkers. Like sometimes like or Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was no shit talker. Motherfucker just smiled, you know. But he was extremely popular, but he got promoted properly. Like literally, like we're in an era where like these promoters, like they just kind of like stealing money from the fighters and shit, you know, like they're taking a cut, but they don't do their job, you know.
Yeah, I mean, because even at that era, the era you were talking about with the light heavyweights, right? We had Kovalev, Adonis Stevenson, or let's say Stevenson, and part of the reason why it didn't work is because those dudes are knocking everyone the fuck out, so they were easy to promote.
Yep.
They promote themselves with their performance, but then they never fought each other. Right.
Yeah, but just those in particular, like literally, like that was kind of the start of it, but like it wasn't like blatant like it is now. Like that was like, but that's always been, like, in my opinion, that's always been the whole sport. Like you can go to any era, and there's always one fight that everybody has always wanted to see, but we never got. Sometimes it was like the public truly demanded it. It just we got unlucky. Sometimes it was just like it wasn't really like asked for like that. But the fights like nowadays, like I'm gonna say they don't get made because usually like the big fights that people really ask for, those get made. Sometimes it takes forever, like a la Floyd Mayweather and Bud Crawford and Spence, but it got made anyways. Now it kind of feels like, yeah, man, are we ever gonna see like truly like the fights we want to see? You know,
that's what I was saying. I feel like the if you could pick two biggest dudes in weight division at a certain period of time, most of the time they fought. I would say most of the time,
for sure. And
8
that's
out of 10.
The public truly wanted it, because the public is the public. They're always gonna chirp for what they want. And at the end of the day, like especially like in the American scene, like there is no casual fan, bro. The casual fan is usually what makes those fight, even if it takes a while. The casual fan is watching YouTube boxing. influencer boxing. So like the hardcores are the ones that are really like, damn, we want to see this fight, we want to see that one. But the casual, the one that really like put some pressure on these dudes, man, they maybe they even watch boxing. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
I mean yeah, because I mean now it's like popularity is definitely has always been a part of the sport.
Yeah.
And I think there's not hardly any fighters right now that transcend the sport. Ali,
No.
Mayweather transcended the sport. Even Cesar Chavez, you can say transcended the sport.
No, he definitely. I mean, like literally, like fucking, like everybody, like literally everybody knows him, bro. Like literally, like, but I mean, but yeah, but those that's the thing, though. It's just like they're like I agree with you. There's like nowadays they ain't that, and if there is that, they're from an era that's like it don't exist no more. They're just still fighting. They're just like they're at the tail end, like
Yeah, because to truly sell and be popular or transcend the sport, people got to know you that don't watch one round of boxing, but they got to know who you are, Tyson or something like certain people where they're like, oh, I don't watch boxing, but I know that's what's his name, like
yeah. And like Tank has that buzz, but like still, it's just like
he does. He
does. He got that buzz.
And so does
Ryan
Garcia.
Has that buzz. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ryan has that buzz.
Canelo.
There's a lot of littler fighters that have that buzz too, but they traditionally aren't like super fight divisions. But the thing is too is that like the perfect mix of that is the guy that has that buzz, but plus he's fighting dudes. You get what I'm saying? Not. It's just like what I know.
It always helps to have a mouthpiece of some sort.
Yeah, and then I noticed too is that like we talk about, like, especially on YouTube, but I don't know how it is like in the general boxing landscape. We talk about the same like 8 fighters in each division, bro. Like literally, like, and then that hurts the sport too, because like those fighters that you never heard of, but then they come out of nowhere, man. Those actually help the sport a whole lot more than the guys that get like tons of buzz. But we only talk about certain dudes and shit, And then like it's like perfect example. This is for me, like Tank and Shakur. Like who the fuck wants to see that? Like people say, oh, we want to see it. We have to see it. I'm like, man, ain't nobody want to see that garbage. Like you've already seen 3 performances from Shakur with power punchers. They're fucking trash. Who the hell wants to see a power puncher versus Shakur? Nobody, bro.
Hey, but they're trash, but he wins. So now you think to yourself, would he be able to win with that style against Tank?
No,
or would Tank get the edge?
But he wins, but these guys weren't capable of beating him. You get what I'm saying? Like Tank,
they weren't.
I think Shakur overrated. I've always said it. Like Tank ain't overrated. Tank got it all. Like literally, like one, it like say he does beat him. Okay, cool, whatever. But like it's not my thought. But I think we gotta get a lot of cap where like people say that they think they can beat him, but they just want to talk. You get what I'm saying? To me, like there's like Shakur got no shot because he ain't good enough. So add that to a fight that potentially could be garbage. Just fucking Tank chasing this dude around for 12 rounds. Plus, like I mean, like in my opinion, a very low odds of beating that guy. Like me personally, I don't want to see that fight. I will see it because I'm a Tank fan. But yeah, I'm done with Shakur, bro. Fuck that.
I mean, I got Tank being the best out of 135, and I think he beats anybody at 140 if he wants to move up. I know he said he won't. He's saying one, but I'm saying if he did, I think he beats all of them.
I agree with you, but he's
got to fight someone now.
Exactly.
He's got to.
The fights are getting made. I agree.
I can't keep defending him, dog. I've been defending him for a while. Now he's 30, and he still don't have them big fights. And the biggest fight he has was against a non-champion.
Yeah, no,
so
and that's my frustration with Tank, because I'm a Tank fan. Like literally, I'm a fan who I'm a fan of. But like, yeah, that's the frustration of this era. It's just like it's frustrating, but it is what it is.
And then also, he's not gonna fuck a Turkey Al-Sheikh. So therefore,
eventually he will. Give me a second.
Yeah, I mean, he probably will once he sees the money's real. You know what I'm saying? And maybe once PBC starts losing out on some of the things they could be giving him. I mean, but it's the same thing Canelo did right at first. Canelo was like, I don't need that guy. Fuck with that guy. And then they started talking. And he's like, well, Canelo warmed up to him. So Tank can warm up to him too.
Like Canelo only like went there because like literally they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. Because like up until that fight got signed, like he didn't want that fight.
He's gonna do that with everybody though.
But yeah, but because at the end of the day, like Canelo and Crawford, I see their point of view, even though it's a fight that like really nobody was asking for, but it's a fight that can be sold. It's like Terence Crawford is more than good enough to pique your interest. Like maybe he can pull it off, but at the end of the day, these guys are at the end of their career, so it's cool. They did what they did. It's not like It's not like these other dudes that really haven't done nothing, but they say they have, and they doing this. You get what I'm saying? Like I can understand somebody that's got their legacy set.
I mean,
and all right, cool.
that 4-fight deal, I think is a base deal. I think that he's doing that 4-fight deal, and I don't think he's mentioned Benavidez yet. But I think I mean, he's gonna have these 2 fights this year. I think next year he says, okay, let me give you another $250,000. Fight Benavidez, and I'm still gonna give you your first contract. I'll just give you this bonus. You fight Benavidez.
He said he was gonna try to convince him. Eventually, I think he's gonna fight him because it's just like, I mean, like why would he retire? Leave money? Again, leave money on the table. But if you listen to Turkey's interview after, like he was talking to Mike Coppinger and telling him like who's, he like played everybody and shit with the news. He said that like Canelo told him when he sat down for the contract that he wants the Bivol rematch. So if Bivol wins, Canelo's getting that fight. Watch. I don't think Bivol's gonna win, but there you go.
No, that's what I said. I actually laid that shit out, and I'm on one of these shows that said it, and I said, don't be surprised when Canelo not only doesn't fight Benavidez, but takes because he's champ, so he can jump the line. Even if they say, "Oh, Benavidez is the next," Canelo can jump the line and fight the winner of this fight.
And it's not even jumping the line, bro. It's
not. He has the more rightful claim to it because he has the belts.
It's not even a rightful claim because he's not at the division. So at the end of the day, like literally, like you can make an argument that like have Bivol fight somebody like you can make a case like, hey, Benavidez is there, you should fight him. And especially like since Mauricio keeps promising keeps telling these guys that like, okay, you're next up, but then they don't like literally like, I don't think Benavidez would even fight the winner of Bivol Benavidez. But that's just me. But anywho, so I think for David Benavidez, the best option is that he's praying that Bivol loses, because to my opinion, if Bivol loses, Benavidez retires, and then David Benavidez becomes a champion, and then it's up to him. He could try to fucking make a legacy because right now it's shit.
Yeah,
but that's all. I mean,
that's a possibility too.
I've been disappointed in Benavidez for a cool minute, but some of it's not his fault. Some of it is his. At the end of the day, like I can control these fighters, whatever, man. I just watch the fights. I gotta go check out my daughter. I'll be right back.
And yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with this motherfucking boxing shit, man. This shit like the butterfly effect. One thing affects the next and the next and the next. You go left when you should have went right, and things get all shook up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, boxing is it's a savage sport in every way, including business. Which is another thing where I'll be wondering why people be acting surprised sometimes some of this should be happening. Well, it's like it's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game. And I'm never mad at fighters trying to get their money. And when it comes from a promotional angle, I don't mind promoters getting their money if they're doing their job. But like we discussed already, a lot of these promoters aren't promoting anymore. They expect the fighter to do self-promotion while they give them bullshit ass fucking shit. Like really think of it. Remember like back in the day before the internet buzz, you see fighters on late night shows, you see fighters in TV shows doing cameos.
I'm back.
You see fight. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, back in the day, you would see fighters on all these different TV programmings, mixed programming, kids shows, sitcoms, late night shows, interview here, interview there. Now these motherfuckers doing Zoom calls. Like that shouldn't even cost nothing. So promoters getting hella money to not do their fucking job and expect the fighters to do it.
Tell them, man. Tell them. Talk your shit.
And that's why I can't get mad at the Jake Pauls, and I can't get mad at the Ryan Garcias who said, I'm just gonna get popular in general, and then maybe people will watch me fight. Because they gotta promote
not compare Ryan Garcia to Jake Paul, eh? They ain't no comparison.
No, they're both TikTok super sweethearts. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, so motherfucking one TikTok sweetheart doesn't have a fucking 200 and whatever amateur record. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. You don't got the bank account either.
Ryan, like Devin and like a lot of these new fighters, like Ryan was like literally like, if you think about it, he was forward thinking, bro. The way he he added to his popularity through the social media, like he was forward thinking in that respect.
Absolutely.
Like I said it for a bunch of times. Like he didn't need to sign an Oscar. Like I guess like literally back. I think he was like on the on like literally that level where he recognized what social media was going to be, but he still thought he needed a promoter because like he could have came into the game and still made all this money by himself.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You know, but it is what it is. Now he has all these problems with
He was a
De La
kid,
Hoya
you know.
and
He was,
shit, but it is what it is.
yeah, he was a kid when it happened.
That's
You
why
know,
like fuck Oscar, bro.
but that's like the same shit. Like Clarissa Shields just said in an interview recently that she took that shit from Jake. We're like about getting her YouTube views up and her subscribers up, and she says she's almost up to like 100K now, or I don't know at the time, whatever it was. And she's like, you know, even though I don't like this motherfucker, like that's a part of it. But that's because these niggas aren't gonna promote you. Think about all these promoters. Like, look at Bob Arum is on his deathbed every time we see him. You know, he might be immortal. But
shit,
I don't know. Like,
Bob Arum was born the same year my dad was born and shit. He's still alive.
fuck, man, that motherfucker is holding on strong, dog. Like,
Yeah, man, and he looks good, bro. He
I mean,
look
Don
like
King.
ailments.
Look how long Don King's doing shit for. Like,
yeah. To be honest, I think they're like they get babies and they eat them.
yeah, adrenochrome, adrenochrome, fool. It's true. Guaranteed scientific fact is not a rumor.
I mean, I've heard of it. I've heard of it in a movie, like with Johnny Depp, adrenochrome. But you know, like I don't know if it actually keeps you immortal. There ain't nothing to keep you immortal, man. We all. None of us get out of here alive.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna die. You gonna die.
It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed.
Hopefully not tomorrow. But yeah, I came real quick because I saw you're on live and shit, and I saw you were talking to somebody. I don't know who it was real quick, but I saw you by yourself. I'm like, hold on, man, I want to fucking troll Mex real quick. Yeah, I just want to know if you saw how like Canelo like played your boy. That shit was beautiful.
Which one on what?
Like Jake Paul. Jake Paul all in his feelings right now.
Oh yeah, Jake Paul's
Canelo
was
waving shit and all.
Hella sad.
All disrespectful. It's like
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. He really thought he had it.
Got him. Because like I was thinking about that because like when because I never thought it was real, but when Eddie had an interview, like the only interview, like, he had a bunch of interviews, but like the only interview, and he mentioned Jake Paul like quick, and I'm like, oh shit, this actually be real. And then I was thinking to myself, and I was talking to my homie. He actually has a channel. It's in Spanish, but he's in Mexico. And I'm like, yeah, like I see like how like yeah, some people will defend it, some people won't. But you got to also realize that like Canelo has been slandered since before people knew who he was. Like literally, like he had to defend himself as like a legitimate fighter till this day. Like if he fights Jake Paul, all that becomes undone. So like at the end of the day, I was saying in my head, if he takes it, fuck it, that's on him, right? It's his career. But I'm like, if I'm like Canelo, I'm like, I'm gonna throw away everything over this YouTuber. So then when everything came out, I'm like, okay, yeah, you fucking Jake, you got played, motherfucker.
Yeah, Jake did get played, but like I said, I'll still stand by it. Canelo will fight Jake Paul before he fight Benavidez.
No, he won't.
The money's bigger.
Like I said, like I said, bro. He'll never fight Jake Paul. If he does, bro, like literally all the shit that he had to fucking put up through his whole goddamn career, bro, he'll throw it away.
Nah, because if he does it at the end of his career, no one's gonna care. They're like, "Fuck it, get the bag. We're already on your way out."
He'll care, bro, and especially like what he said in the past about this type of fucking boxing. Anyways, like he'll look like the biggest hypocrite. Plus, like the bro, like literally, like shit, man, they waiting for Canelo to slip up.
See, but all that. No, the bigger part of it the bigger thing that matters is if Canelo keeps staying in the game long enough, that only gives Jake Paul more time. So if he ever does start fighting quote unquote real boxers, or maybe even a common opponent that Canelo fought and starts knocking fools out, then people might see him as a real fighter. And then what's the excuse? If he ever gets to a cruiserweight belt of some sort, I mean, it's possible.
Nah, the thing is, like, I don't know if you still believe in Max. Like, I don't know how much you believe in Jake Paul, but as soon as he fought Mike Tyson, bro, like you know what he's on, bro. He's here to fucking like make money because he can.
Nobody's passing that fight up, bro.
What? No, but that's the thing.
Nobody's passing up a Tyson fight.
He created that fight, like literally, like it's not like it was offered to him.
Well, yeah, he's spoken into existence, and the money was looking right. Both of them agreed
Yeah,
to
but
it.
that's what that's what I'm saying. Like he's not about being a legitimate boxer. He's about making money. That's it.
Yeah, but he can make more money with some type of belt. And cruiserweight is not that deep
And
of a
I'm not
division.
saying it can't, and it's already happened in the past. What I'm saying is that he's not going to get any true legit. He's not going to get, especially Canelo level. Like he's not going to. He'll never fight a Crawford. He'll never fight a fucking Canelo because he's not about that. He's not about
My
that
bad.
life.
I think he'll fight. He's gonna have to. He'll fight. I think he's gonna work his way up and fight someone, dog.
Nah, because everybody knows what it is, bruh.
I mean, cruiserweight is not that deep of a division.
Yeah, but like if he
So
fights a real cruiserweight, he will get like if he fought Zurdo tomorrow, he will get obliterated. If he fought Zurdo 4 years from now, he will get obliterated.
you guys, there's 4 champions.
What happened, brother?
There's 4 champions.
Yeah, like I said,
Just
okay.
pick the weakest one.
Take away Zurdo. Any valid cruiserweight, he will get obliterated. And that's because like he tells people he wants that he's taking, and I'm saying that when he trains, he's not taking it seriously in training, but the way he's moving, he ain't moving the way you're supposed to even have a shot at any legitimate champion. It's just that's not the way he's moving.
I don't know, dog. I still got a little bit of faith.
Hey, like I said, hey
Disrespected.
man, like I'm not telling you not to have faith, whatever. I'm just saying what I see.
Disrespected.
And like I said, I could change my mind. Like if like literally,
No,
his
I'm
next
saying
fight, he
to,
fights
to
somebody
go along
legitimate,
with what you're
and then he fights
saying.
another person legitimate. Then he fights another person legitimate.
But that's
Then
what
I'll
I'm
start
saying.
changing
That's
my
what I'm
mind. I'm
saying.
like, okay, maybe.
To
But nah, he ain't on
to
that
get the
time.
most money he could possibly get, that's the direction he's gonna have to go.
Nah,
Because that's his only next step.
because he's
Because
already
I
made
mean, really,
so
what
much
other big
money
fights are there
without
out there
doing
for
it.
him?
Huh?
Yeah, and he could probably do a couple more, but eventually he's gonna run out because there's not gonna be no one left. There's the only people he got left really is maybe KSI, Roy Jones,
Mhm.
Mayweather,
Mhm.
McGregor.
Yeah. But he'll quit after that. He'll
Outside of
quit.
those, out, maybe he
No, he'll
does, and
quit.
then we'll all know that that's all it
I think
was.
the
But
way
then
he's
after
moving right
that,
now, he'll
what?
quit. He'll quit. That's it.
Because he's fought 2 ranked boxers already.
Which ones are those?
Oh, Fury wasn't ranked. That's right.
Yeah.
But he fought.
I mean,
He fought
technically
2
he was
legitimate
ranked.
fighters.
Technically, they're all ranked, but yeah. I mean, come on. Anyway,
But
go ahead.
but he fought 2 quote unquote real boxers already with
Who?
Fury and 3 actually.
Who?
Fury, that one black dude,
Which one, black dude? Which one?
the one he knocked out like in the first round. They were all no
Who?
names.
He's only fought Fury. That's the only real boxer he's fought.
Nah, he fought 3.
Well, name me the other two because I don't remember.
I mean, look at the boxing record right now because there weren't
Like,
nobody worth remembering.
Him and Ocho Cinco have fought the exact same amount of real boxers, bro. And like literally, Ocho Cinco fought a better real boxer than him. And literally, that was a one-off. Come on.
He fought Ryan Borland,
Borland.
Ryan Borland, and Andre August.
Who the fuck is that?
Their boxers were real records.
Jake Paul fought these people?
Yes, and it didn't sell.
When did this happen, bro? Like I don't remember these fights.
Let's see.
Like, are you thinking of these dudes off the dome or?
No, I'm looking at BoxRec.
I don't even remember. Well, like, I don't watch Jake Paul fight. Like I don't waste my time.
Ryan Borland was 17-2, and Andre August was 10-1-1.
Because even though I don't watch Jake Paul fight, I do like every now and then I do know who he's fought. Like I mean, if I could think really hard, but anyway, like let me see. Damn, I don't even remember these fights happen. Let me see. 17-2. Are you sure? But let me check. Let me see. Man, what the fuck, bro? Like literally, you pull up Jake Paul, like BoxRec don't even show up right away. That's how you know.
That's how you know he transcends the sport.
Let's see. Michael Perry, that's not a boxer. Ryan Borland. Okay, I don't remember him fighting this dude. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? All right, I'll give you this guy because I never heard of him, but fuck it, I'll give him to you. And you said who's the other guy?
Andre August.
Andre August. Who the fuck is this? Okay, so he's fought 3 real boxers. Okay, all right. Quote unquote real boxers. Cool. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would he fight those random 2 boxers in between if he didn't have intentions of like actually boxing? You know what I mean? He should just kept fighting fucking celebrities.
That's a good question. Maybe if he wouldn't have fought Mike Tyson, I probably would have been like, okay, all right. I can see where Mex's line of thinking is going. But then you fight Mike Tyson, bro. Come on.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's a real fighter too. Don't forget that.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Hey, the amount of people that thought Tyson was gonna win, bro, was crazy. And the thing is, this shit's all over the internet. And all these motherfuckers before the fight were like, "Oh, he's gonna not check the fuck out. Oh, he's fucking. Oh, he's gonna learn." And then what happens? Oh, he's old. Bro, you knew that before you got in the ring. Don't try to change your mind now.
No, I agree. Like but that was the same. That was the same thing that I said about the Jake Paul, Floyd Mayweather, and Conor McGregor. It was astounding to me how many people actually gave Conor McGregor a shot. Like literally, like. But that's since I've been watching boxing, since I've known about boxing, that's what the fandom is. It's like very few people that actually like are true fans and like literally like keep up and like I'm gonna say like keep up like an obsession. But like they're true, like they're a boxing fan, call them casual, call them hardcore, whatever. And like people who just like literally, but that's the thing though. It's like that was so bad how they wanted Floyd to lose, bro, that they literally put all their chips on a motherfucker that's never boxed professionally before in his goddamn life. That was crazy to me, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, Jake Paul gets the crowd going, man. Jake gets the crowd going, man. That's why people, tune in. Most people tune in to see him lose. You know what I mean? But it works.
Who?
Jake. Well, most people turn in to see him lose.
Jake is nothing comparison to Floyd, bro. Come on.
Oh no, I'm not skill wise, not at all.
No, I'm not talking about skill. I'm talking about in any.
As far as making himself the villain
in any aspect.
I mean, you can't even say when it comes to selling because he hasn't sold like that. That's also because Floyd had the skill to back it up. So, and the competition he fought.
Floyd was a legitimate boxer, and he chose to promote himself the way he chose to promote himself. Whatever. I mean, like if you want to say it was a good idea,
but everyone's taking that blueprint though. That's the blueprint.
No, but
people are tuning in to see you win or see you lose.
None of them has made it work. None of them.
What do you mean none of them work?
Like nobody's taken the Floyd blueprint and made all this money.
Well, yeah, because they also don't have the skill.
No, but it's not even
that. But McGregor took it.
Skill as Floyd.
McGregor took it. Jake Paul took it. Adrian Broner took it. Become the villain.
Broner didn't make the amount of money and
you're saying with the amount of money? With the amount of money?
No, I'm talking about no one's
anything. No one's ever going to make that amount of money. Of course, no one.
I don't. AJ's right there, bro. AJ is right there.
Who? AJ? Anthony Joshua?
Anthony Joshua, yes.
Is right there for what?
To possibly be the second billionaire boxer.
Oh, billionaire boxer. Oh, I thought you were talking about like the way they promoted themselves.
What? No. I'm talking about like because Floyd's the only ever boxer to make the amount he made. But no, the way he promote himself, like it doesn't matter how you promote yourself, but the way Floyd promoted himself, nobody's ever been able to, because there've been tons of villains throughout the history of the sport. Nobody's made it work like Floyd.
Yeah, because they all eventually lose.
But that's the thing, though. Floyd lost as well. But at the end of the day, but yeah, I get you. No. Actually, that point's actually kind of make sense in that aspect. Floyd's an anomaly, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Floyd's still my GOAT personally, and he's always going to be. I don't see anyone pass him up.
The best I've ever seen in my lifetime. I wouldn't call him the GOAT, but like he's my favorite fighter of my lifetime.
For me, I think he's a pound for pound GOAT. If you wanted to do the typical pound for pound, meaning like if everyone was the same size,
Nah.
You know, without the height and weight event. Well, I mean, without the weight advantages, just style of boxing. I think his style is dominant, is over any other style I've ever seen.
Nah.
Because he's fought the heavy hitters, so you can't be like, well, this guy had so much power. They're in
No,
the
no,
same
no.
weight class.
No,
Like,
I would
no.
never make that argument because, like, yeah, like you said, he's
And his defense is elite.
yeah, no, defense is elite, but like to me, what he's the goat in. If you want to like break down this, like I would call that a skill set. That's something that you develop, and he developed it to elite status. Is his ring IQ. To me, that was amazing. Like literally, like he can like literally if you get him to struggle just a little bit, he'll adjust on the fly. I've never seen that in my lifetime.
No, he was the best, like, at making adjustments in fights,
Yeah,
like mid fight.
Facts.
He can quote unquote lose a round. I always say he gave him away so he could, set his traps and figure his shit out. But it's like you're successful with something against him. You're not going to get that the rest of the fight. You're gonna have a 2, 3, 4, 5 backup plans.
Yeah. But see, like if we take out all like the way the undefeated to sell himself, yeah, whatever, that's all in good. But to me, I don't consider Floyd an undefeated fighter though.
What do you think he lost Castillo?
Yeah, I do. But see, oh shit, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but to me, like people think like I'm trying to like trying to take that away. I'm like, nah, because at the end of the day, like if he would have lost that fight, he still would have been the same dude. He probably wouldn't have made as much because he used that to generate more money. But like literally, like he learned from that fight. That's why to me, I always said that, and some people still say to this day, like the ones that he always thought like there could have, even if he didn't think he lost, but there was always a doubt in his mind, he always rematched them.
Oh, always. Yeah. If anyone,
like,
if the general consensus was that it was close enough that he could have lost, he rematched that bitch.
Yeah, but like that's the only that's truly to me, because like a lot of people thought he lost to Maidana. I'm not one of those dudes. That's the only true fight that I actually thought he lost. The Maidana fights I never thought he lost. The first one was close, but he never lost.
Yeah.
And that's one of the prime examples of what we were talking about, like his IQ. Like he adjusted in that fight because what's his name? The coach, Robert Garcia and Maidana, they had a good game plan to start that fight, and he actually was losing and he wasn't giving away rounds, but he made those adjustments and like, like without those adjustments, he loses that fight in my opinion.
Yeah, and that was a big part of his shit too. Was that Maidana was a hard hitting motherfucker.
Yeah, and he was awkward. He was dirty as all hell.
Yes, awkward,
Floyd
dirty.
Is dirty too. People forget that, so he knows all the tricks.
Yeah, but that's why I like that.
I wouldn't call him dirty. It's just it's the tactics that are technically illegal, but like the
it's up to the ref. You gotta make the ref do their job.
They use them so cleverly that it's like the referees. It's just like they know ways to where the ref won't they don't make it blatant enough where the ref will like call their attention to it and they'll stop it for a minute, but it's just like it's a nuance to it.
Yeah,
B-Hop was the master at that shit too. I think B-Hop was better than Floyd in that aspect of like the like the sneaky ways to in those in that old in that lost art of boxing of like I don't want to call it dirty because I don't think Bernard Hopkins was dirty. I don't think Floyd was dirty, but it's like what you call them? What would you call them? Like alternative, I guess, tactics. I don't know what you call them, but anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's just old veteran tricks, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, there you go. Like yeah, to me, B-Hop was like amazing at those tricks.
Oh yeah, B-Hop was probably one of the better ones at it.
Yeah, but he comes from
that, was too though.
He comes from that school. Like his coach, like those are like old like those tricks are old school tactics. Like literally, and he had the coach, like a perfect coach to teach him that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. I'll probably be on something later tonight. Might even pull the show back up later. See what's up with Kyle.
Yeah,
thanks for popping by like always, Piro. He's probably at one of his 12 jobs. I don't know,
Yeah, man, you gotta hustle, bro. Gotta put some hustle.
He got 20 kids and 12 jobs. You know what I'm saying? But
you gotta fight who I tell you when I tell you and how I tell you.
Well, yeah, thanks for popping in, Piro. It's always good to talk boxing with the homie. Hey, shout out to all the chat, everybody dropping in the comments. My guy Gotham that came on earlier, Combo, Steph, everybody, Juice. Thanks for all the words. And we definitely gonna try to keep this shit going on a regular basis, man. I'm trying to get on Kyle, get him back right, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, so,
yep. And the wise words of Lil E, I want y'all to breathe air, live life. It's always a treat and play as me. Thank you for rocking with the boxing section. And with that, we out.